Let me show you how to fix the stuttering issue with Outriders, because there is couple reasons for that to happen. There is not one reason for stutters. There are like 3 or 4 different reasons stutters can happen in Outriders. Then first, what you need to do, check your driver, is it up to date? Like in case of GeForce Experience, open the drivers tab and you have this driver showing in here. It's up to date, game ready driver. So there is this button, check for updates. You can press it and always check your driver is up to date. In case of Outriders, it's very important to update it, as there were some changes to the driver just before the release. Then that's the point number 1. Next, we go into the Steam. If you bought the game on Steam, if you didn't, then it's probably, this part is probably not relevant for you, but other part will be. Then you go under library, you found your Outriders, and there is some compatibility issue with Steam features and Outriders that are causing problems. Then how to fix it? You go under this Manage tab, you go under Properties, disable those 2 thingy under General, like Steam Overlay in game. This needs to be disabled. And second thing, Controller, disable Steam Input. That's what you do in here to solve the compatibility issue. And then the next reason that stutters can be happening is game checking for your friends' updates and stuff like that causing stutters. To fix that, you open Friends tab, and here where you are online, you switch to offline. That's a simple trick like that. And most likely you will not have problem with everything I'm saying in here, but I will just give you all the possible causes, and therefore you will be able to troubleshoot it. Then that's next thing. There is one more that you can do. If you are having problem because of the driver issue, like DirectX driver, then you can try to launch the game under DirectX 11. And normally when you press play, it should give you option to choose between DirectX 11 and 12. If it's not working, you can go under Manage again, Properties, and here under General, don't need to open anything else. Under General, you have this one line when you can type something. And what you need to type in here is force, then DX11. And it will actually not force it usually. It will still give you an option, but it will fix the problem if you are not getting option to choose from. Then you can type it like that. But I don't need it, that I keep this empty for now. And I managed to fix it and it's working for me on DirectX 12. Then it's good, because switching to DirectX 11 will cost you some frame rates. Then that's a downside. It can fix stutters, but it'll cost you some frame rates. Next, very important one, problem with Windows and Firewall and stuff like that. Need to open the Start, go under Settings, Update and Security, Windows Security, Viruses and Threat Protection. That's the one. And you want, under Viruses, Threat Protection Settings, Manage Settings. Yeah, there is, I know, the Windows, it's not making it easy. And Exclusions. That's the one we are looking for. Add or remove exclusions. And you see I have it added. Basically what you need to do, I will show you. Add an exclusion, press this button, choose folder from the menu. Then you need to find Outriders that is under Steam library. Depends when you have the Steam library. Like in my case, it's drive D, my second drive, when I have all the games. Then you go Steam library, Steam apps, common, Outriders. You check it like that and you put select a folder. I already have it selected. That's important. That will solve a problem with Firewall and Windows messing up during your gameplay. Then this will sort that out. And I think that will sort everything you need to do before launching the game. And after you do it, if you update a driver or change anything, restart your PC as well. Before starting the game, restart your PC. But I had it all changed before. Just in case, I will show you how my NVIDIA control panel look like. It's not very important. You probably don't need to copy it, but in case you will have problem after doing everything, I will just show you quickly the settings. You can see my settings for Outriders, like manage 3D settings, program settings, Outriders exe. And here what I have set up, I have max frame rate off because I'm using in-game frame rate limiter, G-Sync compatible monitor technology, force the graphic card. You don't need to do it, it's usually just working, but I'm doing it just in case. Highest available refresh rate, anisotropic sample optimization, I like to have it off, texture filtering on quality, trilinear optimization on, triple buffering off, vertical sync, I keep it at 3D application setting as long as there are settings in the application. And now we are jumping into the game settings. And important, if you want to launch it as DirectX 11, launch it from the Steam library. Do not launch it from a shortcut, as this will give you this choice option. I'm launching with DirectX 12. And let's start it. All right, we can go into options. And first, just in case you are suffering from this camera shake in cutscenes, go into this cinematic camera smoothing, set it to 1. That fixes this problem. They added this setting in full game version, what was not present in the demo. Then it's here now. Now we go under the display. Of course, try to run it at full screen if possible. Choose your monitor resolution. I'm using quality DLSS. If you are running the X12, you will be able to use it, and it's improved frame rates quite significantly. Then VSync. If you have G-Sync compatible monitor, switch it off. Enable FPS limit, switch it on. And how to choose your FPS limit? Basically run a game, run around, shoot some enemies for a moment. Especially try to run in open area because it's usually heavy on your graphic card and processor. Observe your frame rates, use whatever frame rate monitor you are using, and check what are your frame rates. Like, let's say if your frame rates oscillate at like 140 and above, set a limit for 120 and try to just set a limit 20 below what you are getting. And if you are getting low, then just reduce graphic settings. Like those settings. I have Ultra because, yeah, my machine can run it, but if you cannot run it at stable frames, then either limit it down to like 60 or reduce the graphic quality options. And that, if you do all of this, should fix your stuttering issues. I hope it will be helpful, and that's everything now what you need to know to fix the stuttering issues.